maybe the bond market in general. Like my understanding, and perhaps for the audience as well, bonds are often issued by governments, although you can also issue them on the private markets as well. Kind of like it's an IOU note. It's saying, hey, give me some money and I'll pay you this interest rate over this time period. And governments issue these things. So they're kind of seen as low risk in that, okay, it's literally the government backing it. So, governments have the ability to just make money and create money wherever they want. So it's better than a random company who might go bust tomorrow. So it's seen as a low risk investment, but the Mexican bonds as well, like I think the yields on them, especially like the Mexican peso is, I think, the best performing currency in the world in the last 12 months or something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
Was that divine foresight from you saying, hey, Mexico is going to be the place that's going to do pretty well, or open to these things, or I don't know, like a good market for these kind of bonds? Like, what was the idea behind like bonds specifically in the Mexican market?
It's important to stay humble, but you get told you're wrong so many times that when you're right, you're kind of like, yeah, you just want to like, to us, it was obvious. Mexico right now is 12th biggest economy. It's going to be like 6th in 10 years. It's growing. Democracy's growing. Trust in the government's growing. The bonds are triple B plus rated, which they're only triple B plus because they're not US in name. They perform better, For us, it was obvious. I guess I took a US kind of outlook and I said, okay, US is going to do everything it can to move away from China and India as far as manufacturing. That's going to go to Mexico. Mexico's going to grow. And so when you're making a big bet, like a VC style bet, you don't want like small growth, you want big growth. And so we kind of anticipated it. Was it lucky? Yes. In 2 years, did everything kind of happen that we hoped it would? Absolutely. Especially Solana too. Like we made a bet on Solana. Like, okay, this is fast. The team's good. We think that it should work. Was that genius of us? I don't know. Probably not. It was just a good guess, and it's turned out for us. They multiplied. Solana performing well and sticking it out has done well, and Mexico turning out to be a strong economy that's booming has been great. So yes, our bonds right now, EtherFuse, we offer 11% yields today through the Mexican government.
Huge.
Yeah, it's huge. It's insane. That's why I'm always like, why don't more people know about us? We're trying our best. Again, we talked about this earlier. I think we suck at marketing, but a lot of people were arguing a while ago about, we're going to get a stable bond that gets 8% yield. And it was like, there's no way. How are you going to do it? I don't know if you remember that. I don't want to call people out, but I'm like, dude, today we have 11% backed by a government, triple B plus rated, and you get exposure to this currency that's just killing it. So it's turned out to do really well. Will it go up and down? Absolutely. So I try not to celebrate in the goal zone too much, or the end zone. And we're still pushing forward. We believe in the Mexican economy. We've established a lot of good relationships there. We're known to regulators, to the banking system there, and to like the people who make decisions there. And we continue to want to nurture that relationship.